I'm Andy Holmes, and this is High Stakes. Welcome to High Stakes, TV's only inter-college test of knowledge, the show where two teams stake how successful their team members will be in a battle of intellect. Let's meet our teams. Who have we got first of all from Bitterne Park?
I'm Jay. This is Amy, Aidan and Tom.
Jay, Amy, Aidan and Tom, thanks for joining us today. We'll speak to you again a bit later on. In the meantime over here, Tom's team captain of Totton. Who else have you got on your team?
Hi, I'm Tom. We've got Ollie, Hayden and Jake here.
Well, best of luck to both teams today. To begin with, I'm going to give both colleges, because I'm feeling nice, 50 points. So let's have 50 points on the scoreboards, please. Thank you very much. In each round, I'll give you a category. You must then choose the most suitable member of your team to enter the challenge zone. You'll then stake points on your teammate, depending on how well you think they will do. If your teammate wins, your stake is then added to your points. If they lose the round, your stake is deducted. So stake wisely. Time for round one. Round one's category is going to be sport. So you must now decide which of your team will answer questions on sport. Remember, no player can enter the challenge zone more than once in the head-to-head rounds. So you have 10 seconds to decide who it's going to be, starting now. Time's up, guys. So Bitterne Park, first of all, who's playing on sport?
I am.
Tom is going to play on sport. Excellent stuff. And what about Totton College?
We've got Ollie.
Okay, so if Tom and Ollie can now leave your teams, please. Because now it's time to stake your points on your chosen teammates. But first of all, I can reveal that I'm going to be asking them questions on historical sporting events. So in each round, you're limited to staking a maximum of 20 points. Remember, high stakes mean high rewards. So you have 10 seconds on the clock to decide, and that 10 seconds starts now. Time's up, so we'll find out your stakes at the end of the round. But now, though, it's time for your teammates to enter the challenge zone. Ollie, that's quite a pose you're striking there, and quite a jacket. How are you doing today?
Very well, thanks.
Pleased to be here today?
Yeah, quite pleased.
Excellent. You think you're going to stand a chance with historic sport?
Not at all.
Excellent. All that confidence has gone, hasn't it now?
I'm a video game student, so...
Well, there might be some historical sport events that are tied in with video games. Brian Lara Cricket, for instance, had historic sport in there somewhere, so you never know. Best of luck. Tom.
Hey.
Sup.
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 You can try answering the questions with the word sup if you like.
I'll try.
Maybe you should use that as a pass.
Work, but I'll try.
Or maybe not, I don't know. Anyway, you both have 90 seconds on the clock for historic sports events. Remember, as quick as you can with your answers. If you don't answer in a couple of seconds, I'm going to move on to the next one. So fingers on the buzzers and your questions start now. Who topped the medal table at the Winter Olympics in the 2014?
Pass.
The answer is Russia. The Stanley Cup is an event for which sport?
Formula One.
Ice hockey. What sport takes place at Silverstone?
Formula One.
That's the right answer. Who was the manager of England when they won the 1966 Football World Cup?
Brian Adams.
It was Sir Alf Ramsey. In 2014, which club won the Champions League?
Man United.
Chelsea.
Real Madrid is the answer I'm looking for there. Where was the 2014 Commonwealth Games held?
Scotland.
Glasgow is the answer I've got down here. The Super Bowl is the annual championship game of which sport?
American football.
That's the right answer, well done. What is the biggest horse racing event of the year in England?
Cheltenham Open.
Grand National is the answer. Who won the United States Grand Prix in 2014?
Pass.
Lewis Hamilton. In which country did the first Football World Cup take place?
Brazil.
Uruguay. Which British rower won 5 gold medals at 5 consecutive Olympic Games?
Sir Steve Redgrave.
That's the right answer, well done. Who won the 2014 Six Nations?
Ireland.
Yep, that's the right answer, well done. In which year did England win the Rugby World Cup?
2003.
Correct. Who won the Wimbledon men's final in 2008?
Pass.
The answer,
Boris Becker.
Rafael Nadal is the answer, and we have run out of time. Thank you, Tom. Thank you, Ollie. We'll see how you got on in a second, but please return to your teams. Thank you. Tom, sup?
Sup?
Do you think you were sup or stown on that
No, I
round?
was a bit down. I don't think the sup was quite there.
Well, you got yourself 3 points for your team, so that's not too bad. We've had worse starts than that. Meanwhile, Ollie, video game fan, not into your sport?
Wii Sports, maybe?
You still got yourself 3 points.
Yay.
So congratulations to both teams. But now comes the important bit. How much faith did your team have in you? So, let's start off with Bitterne Park. How much were you staking on that round?
We put 10 points on Tom.
10 points on that one. Thank you very much. And what about Totton?
Not too optimistic about that one, but you know.
No, but you know, it means you've got plenty of points in hand. 5 points. Okay, so that means at the end of this round, because it was a tie, you keep your stakes. So those points are kept with you. So scores are as follows. We have an early leader in Bitterne with 60 points, and just behind them with 55, it's Totton. And with that, let's jump forward in time into round number 2. And our category is going to be children's favourites. So who is going to play nicely today? You have 10 seconds to decide, starting now. Time's up. Bitterne Park, who are we going with?
We picked Amy.
Amy is going to go forward on that one. I could see as soon as we said the children's favourites that Amy was smiling and thinking this could be a chance to shine. We shall see in a second. What about you guys, Totton?
We've gone for Hayden.
You've gone for Hayden. Okay, so the girls are going to have a clash in this one. So Hayden and Amy, can you please leave your teams, please? Now it's time to decide on your stakes. But before you do, I can tell you that all the questions are going to be on Disney. Don't forget, of course, the most you can stake is 20 points. Remember, high stakes mean high rewards. So you have 10 seconds on the clock to decide. 10 seconds starting now. Time's up, so we'll find out your stakes later. But now it's time for my favourite bit, when the teammates enter the challenge zone. Hello ladies, how are we doing? So Amy, are you still confident? You've still got that smile on your face now? Now
Yeah.
you know that it's Disney?
Yeah.
Watch a lot of Disney when you were growing up?
Now.
Watch a lot of Disney now?
Yeah.
What's your favourite?
Tangled.
What about Frozen? Do you like Frozen? Because people were asking me to watch Frozen, but I just said let it go. Hayden, what do you think? Not of my jokes, of just of Disney in general?
No.
No?
No.
Well, this is going to be a fun round. This is going to be good. Well, you know the drill by now. 90 seconds are on the clock. On your buzzers as quickly as possible. If you're not sure of the answer, pass. Best of luck. Here we go. First question is as follows. What was the first ever Disney feature film?
Mickey Mouse the Fantasy.
Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. What is the main villain called in Aladdin?
Oh, Jabba.
The answer I've got is Jafar. Which Disney film is based on Rapunzel?
Oh. Is that me?
It could well be, yes.
Tangled.
It's the right answer. How are Elsa and Anna related in Frozen?
Sisters.
It's the right answer. When I See an Elephant Fly is a song in which film?
Dumbo.
Correct. In the animated feature Bambi, how does Bambi's mother die?
She gets shot by a hunter.
Yes. In the animated feature Cinderella, who rips apart her dress?
The stepmother.
Stepsisters is the answer we've got here. In the Tigger movie, what kind of house does Tigger live in?
Pass.
Tree house. What does James use to make the peach fly in James and the Giant Peach?
A bird.
Seagulls is the answer I've got on my sheet here. What part of Hook's body does a crocodile eat in Peter Pan?
Hand.
It's the right answer, well done. In A Little Mermaid, what type of animal is Sebastian?
A fish.
The answer I've got is crab. In Sleeping Beauty, what does Prince Philip use to kill the dragon?
A sword.
Correct. What are the children's last names in Mary Poppins? The answer I'm looking for is Banks. Troy Bolton is the main male character.
High School Musical.
It's the right answer. Which film stars Jodie Foster where she switches bodies with her daughter for a day? Time
Friday.
is up. I'm afraid it's Friday, Freaky Friday, whichever way round. That would have been the answer we're looking for, but we ran out of time, I'm afraid. Amy, Hayden, thank you very much for playing. Please return to your teams. Okay, let's check on the scores from that round, starting off with Amy. So, you were confident before the start of the round. You still feeling confident now you've done the round?
Dropped a little bit.
Well, you got yourself 4 points, which is not too bad. Meanwhile, over here, Hayden, all the way through that round, you were looking at me as if, what's going on? I don't know, what am I doing here? But you didn't do too badly. You got yourself 3 points. So, those are the scores. What about the stakes? How much faith did your team have in you? Let's start off with the guys from Bitterne Park. Jay.
We staked 15 points on Amy.
Okay, and what about Totton?
We staked 15 as well.
So 15 each. How does that reflect in our scores at the end of round number 2? Well, I can tell you that Totton, you're still lagging behind with 40 points at this stage, but we've still got plenty of time to get those points back. Meanwhile, still out in front after the second round with 75 points, it's Bitterne Park. And now we head from Disney into a whole new world in round number 3. And the category is arts and literature. So you know how this works by now. Pick one of your 2 remaining players and you have 10 seconds to decide which one of those players it's going to be, with your time starting now. Time's up. Who's Artie from Bitterne Park?
We've picked Aiden.
Aidan is going to be in the chair for that one. Excellent. What about over here at Totton?
It's me.
Captain Tom is going to step forward. So Tom and Aidan, can you please leave the team area? Because now it's time to stake. And all the questions are going to be on, and how will this influence how much you stake? Harry Potter books. Your time starts now. Time's up. Players, please make your way to the challenge zone. That's it, Tom. Just make sure your hair looks okay. Are you happy with that?
I'm happy. I'm fine. With my hair.
You're at ease with your hair position?
Just about, you know.
Okay. What about you, Aidan?
Yeah, I'm looking on point right now.
Excellent. And you've got the Harry Potter glasses on just in case, which might work for the round or not. Either of you any good with Harry Potter? No, says Tom. Aidan?
I've read them all, so should be all right.
You've read them all? Well, okay. As ever, 90 seconds are on the clock. Be as quick as you can with the answers. Your first question is this. What is Harry's father called?
Gandalf.
James.
James Potter. You have to buzz. But James Potter, yes, is the right answer. What was the name of the house that the Sorting Hat placed Harry in?
Gryffindor.
Correct. In which Quidditch position did Oliver Wood play when he was still at Hogwarts?
Keeper.
Correct. Who does Harry originally accuse of trying to steal the Philosopher's Stone in the first book?
Snape.
Correct. Where is the entrance to the Chamber of Secrets?
In the girls' toilets.
Correct. What platform does the Hogwarts Express depart from?
9 3/4.
Correct. What is Professor McGonagall's transfiguration form?
Cat.
Correct. What is Voldemort's real name?
Tom.
Correct. What is Draco's father called? Answer I'm looking for is Lucius there. Harry Potter plays which position in Quidditch?
Seeker.
Correct. Which house does Malfoy belong to?
Slytherin.
Correct. Whose parents were tortured to insanity by Death Eaters?
Neville.
Correct. In the Philosopher's Stone, where does Harry sleep in the Dursleys' home?
Under the stairs.
Is the right answer. Well done. What potion allows someone to transform into another person?
Polyjuice potion.
Correct. What animal is featured on the Ravenclaw crest?
A raven. Oh, is that wrong?
No.
The answer I'm looking for is eagle there. Who first tells Harry that he is a wizard?
Hagrid.
Correct. Which spell opens locks?
Alohomora.
Correct. And in which village did Harry live in a baby before his parents were killed?
Godric Hollow.
I'm afraid we can't take the answer because you've run out of time on that one. But well played, lads. You've got plenty of points there, I think. Please return to your places. Thank you.
Thank you, Andy.
Well, they certainly know an awful lot more about the Harry Potter books than I ever will. I think I've only watched one of the films, actually. But starting off with Aidan, you've got the Harry Potter glasses and you've got the Harry Potter skills. You got yourself 9 points. Well done. Tom.
Hello.
Captain Tom.
Yes.
Hair still all right?
No, it's
Do you want to give it a little bit of a...
Of course. Here you go.
There we go.
There you go. I think
It won't
it's
affect your score, but it's just nice to
Oh.
make sure you're looking your best.
I thought it would.
6 points.
Oh, okay.
So not too far for that round, really. But how confident were your teammates in you? Bitton Park, how much did you stake?
We put 10 points on Aidan.
Staking 10 points. Okay, and Totton College?
We staked 20.
Oh my God.
Very confident, staking 20 points there. Okay, let's see how that affects the scores at the end of round number 3. And it affects them in quite a big way. But we still have a similar position at the top. Totton, a lot of work to do now, I'm afraid. You staked a lot on that round and your captain wasn't really Captain Fantastic. You got 20 points. Meanwhile, charging ahead, but there's still plenty of time. We will stress that till the end. Still lots of time to go. With 85 points, our leaders after round 3 are Bitton Park. As if by magic, we move on to round 4. And it's the final head-to-head round, which means Jay and Jake, whether you like it or not. It's your chance to have a go in the challenge zone now. And we're talking about TV and film. So you can't choose your teammates, but you can choose your stakes. So Jake, please leave the team area. Now it's time to stake. And all the questions in TV and film are going to be on the wonderful subject of sitcoms. You've got 10 seconds to decide what your stakes will be. 10 seconds starting around about now. And your time's up, so players, please make your way to the challenge zone. Jake, hello. First time under the lights, how do you feel?
Yeah, very good, thank you.
Looking forward to it, focused?
Yeah.
Good. Jay, you're wearing the wonderful Bitton Park polo shirt there. Proud to do so?
Yep, representing.
Do you feel you want to do a footballer and kiss the badge? Because now would be a time to do that if you wanted to. Excellent. Will that be a kiss of good luck? We shall find out. 90 seconds on the clock as ever. Subcategory of sitcoms then. Your time starts now. In which TV show is Moe's Tavern featured?
Simpsons.
Correct. Who plays Joey in TV's Friends? The answer is Matt LeBlanc. In which town is the Phoenix Club in the TV show Peter Kay's Phoenix Nights set? The answer is Bolton. Which British sitcom is set in Rhinehome Industries? You're looking for the It crowd there. In which British sitcom did the character David Brent appear? The answer is The Office. Which 1990s sitcom set in California starred comic actor Will Smith? It's The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Which cartoon television show is based on the Griffin family?
Family Guy.
Correct. Who is the head of sixth form in The Inbetweeners? I'm looking for Mr. Gilbert there. In The Big Bang Theory, where does Penny work? Cheesecake Factory is the answer. Sarah Jessica Parker plays which character in Sex and the City? Carrie Bradshaw. Danny DeVito plays Frank in what Philadelphia-based sitcom?
It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
It is indeed. That's the right answer. Ted Mosby is the main character in what TV sitcom? The answer is How I Met Your Mother. Who marries Turk in the television series Scrubs? I'm looking for Carla on that one. When did the first episode of that 70s show air? We're out of time. The answer was 1998. Jay, Thank you for playing. Please sit down. Okay, so how did that affect the scores? Jay, bit of bad kissing going on at the start of that round. Did it do you any good?
I think so, but I think my family's going to hate me now.
I'm sure they'll love you, but you only got 2 points. Meanwhile, Jake.
That was terrible.
Well, the best part of life is knowing your own faults and your own weaknesses and building on them for next time.
Friends
So
don't ever let me
1
down.
point was all you got, I'm afraid there, Jake, but thank you very much for playing. But how much did our teams stake? Let's start off with the guys from Totton. How confident were you with your teammates there? And you've gone for 20 again.
Yeah, we have.
Once bitten, not quite twice shy there. What about our friends from Bitterne Park?
We staked 10 points.
A solid 10. Okay, so at the end of round 4, how does that affect our scores? Well, well. At the moment, this is looking like something of a landslide, I'm afraid to say. Totton, you currently have 0 points, 0 points. Meanwhile, I don't know why I'm trying to make this more exciting than it is. Let's just spit it out. Bitterne Park, 95 points. Our winners after round number 4. Where, of course, the category for this final round is general knowledge. And the points you've earned so far have been converted into seconds for this round. But there is a twist. Throughout the show, we've kept a beady eye on all of you and have given you individual values. You can choose to trade up to 3 of your players in exchange for more seconds, but of course, they won't be able to take part in the round. So let's have a look at the values. Bitterne Park, you have 95 points, of course, which means you have 95 seconds in the challenge zone at the moment. Now, Tom, you have 5 points, Aidan 20, Amy 15, and Jay, you have 10. So Totton College, you have no points, which means at the moment, I'm afraid, you have no seconds in the challenge zone. However, Jake has got 5, Hayden 10, Ollie 20, and Tom 15 points. So you may want to use those to buy yourself some seconds. You've now got 10 seconds to decide if you'd like to sell any members of your team. Use those seconds, though, very, very wisely. Okay, let's see who's going to be in the final round. Bitterne Park, 95 points on the table, so 95 seconds already. Are you going to sell anyone?
We're not selling anyone.
Don't change your winning team, as they say. Okay, good luck. Meanwhile, Totton. You've got
We're
no
not selling one
choice
either.
really, have
No,
you?
we are.
Unless you're going to go home at this point. I don't know. No, you've got to play the final round, come on.
We're selling everyone but Jake, so...
No pressure on Jake. Okay, so just to remind us, Bitterne Park have 95 seconds, and Jake, representing Totton, you're going to have 45 seconds, all up there on your own to do that. So best of luck with those, which means the time has come. So, Bitterne Park, please leave your team area ready to enter the challenge zone. Look at that, Bitterne Park, standing proud. Do you feel proud?
Yeah. Very proud, very proud.
You've done well so far, haven't
Why
you?
not?
But things can change. Or can they? We'll find out in about 95 seconds' time. General knowledge, is that something that you think you'll be all right with?
I think between us will be all right.
Yeah, why not? Yeah.
I mean, I'm looking at you guys and thinking it's the Fantastic Four, really, isn't it? It's the dream team.
Pretty much.
Well, let's hope it is. 95 seconds are on the clock. Best of Southampton luck on this one, and your time starts now. In Monopoly, the green set consists of Bond Street, Regent Street, and which other?
Pass.
Oxford Street. Who was the first famous non-royal to appear on a UK postage stamp? William Shakespeare is the answer I'm looking for there. In 1912, what famous ship sank in the North Atlantic Ocean?
Titanic?
Correct. Semiotics is the study of signs and what?
Pass.
Pass.
Symbols. Which famous sports brand is also the Greek goddess of victory? I'm looking for Nike there. Sorry, I've got to hurry.
Said it.
Within which Italian city does the Vatican City lie?
Rome.
Correct. What is Dick Grayson better known as?
Robin.
Correct. The laser of standard DVD players is what colour?
Red.
Correct. In which coastal city is Charles Dickens' birthplace?
Pass.
Portsmouth. Which famous London address is the only one with the postcode SW1A 1AA?
10 Downing Street.
Buckingham Palace. What is the van called in the Scooby-Doo television series?
Mystery Machine.
Magical Mystery Machine is the right answer. What was given on the 4th day of Christmas in the famous Christmas carol, The 12 Days of Christmas?
French hens.
The answer is calling birds. What is embedded in the sidewalk along Hollywood Boulevard and Vine Street in Los Angeles?
Celebrity signatures and names.
We're looking for stars, I'm afraid, and we are out of your 95 seconds. Thank you for playing. Please return to your team, Eric. So, we're halfway through the final round. Is there a chance still for Totton College to get back into this contest? Only one way to find out. Jake, please make your way into the challenge zone. Hello, Jake.
Right?
A lot to do,
Yeah.
it's fair to say,
Yeah.
but you know, it wasn't an amazing last round. They didn't score points after point.
It was fairly poor, I think.
Easy for you to
say
say.
the least.
But we shall see whether you're fairly poor or fairly amazing. You have 45 seconds on the clock.
Okay.
Best of Southampton luck with this one. Let's see how you get on. Your time starts now. What spirit is mixed with ginger beer in a Moscow Mule?
Whiskey.
It's vodka. What colour is vermilion a shade of?
Purple.
It's red. How many years has to pass in order to celebrate your diamond wedding anniversary?
50.
It's 60. The blue cornflower is the French equivalent to what in England?
Pass.
It's the red poppy. What is the name of the paranoid android in Douglas Adams' Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy?
Pass.
The answer is Marvin. Which measurement of speed is equivalent to 1 nautical mile per hour?
Kilometre per second.
The answer is not. How many white pieces do you start with in a game of drafts?
12.
12 is the right answer. You got that one just in time there, Jake. Not easy playing on your own up there, is it?
No.
But you did a reasonable job. You should be proud of how you've done today. Please return to your team area. Now teams, you staked high and quizzed well, but there can only, of course, be one winner on high stakes. Totton College, you left it late. You had to claw a lot back. You weren't quite able to get there. You got yourself 1 point. Meanwhile, Bitterne Park, you did okay. You used your time wisely. You took it slow, and slow and steady won the race. You got yourself 5 points there. So, that means Totton College, thank you very much for playing. You won't be joining us in the semi-finals, but best of luck with your studies. It's been lovely to meet you today. Meanwhile, though, big round of applause for Bitterne Park. You're our winners today. You're through to the semi-final. Thanks for your hard work. Best of luck with your studies, but we will see you again. This has been High Stakes. I'm Andy Holmes. See you next time.